Hey guys, this is my WWE Raw review for last night. I stayed up late to watch it because obviously UK time it's on like early hours of the morning. Uh, it was it was you know it wasn't one of the best Raws I've ever watched, to be honest. It was pretty good. Um, they basically, to begin the show, Seth Rollins came out with the Authority, was just chattering on as they do, and then Roman Reigns came out, and so it you know and they had a bit of a like promo or whatever, and then it prompted the basically there was four matches, um, and whoever won their match would go into a fatal four-way main event later that night, and whoever won that obviously was the number one contender. So they started off with Roman Reigns against Kofi Kingston from the New Day, and Roman Reigns won that. So because I was so hoping he would win that, and then obviously win the Fatal Four Way, and just because basically I really want him to be WWE World Heavyweight Champion. I think there's he just really would be to have that rivalry with Seth Rollins, and then they could even bring Dean Ambrose into it, because ultimately I think that could be a big. I think it could be a WrestleMania match where they have Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, and Dean Ambrose in a triple threat match for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. I think that could be a WrestleMania match, and obviously this would be a great way to start, building that up. So yeah, Roman Reigns got the win. Then there was Cesaro against Kevin Owens, which obviously they had a rivalry not too long ago, so that was, and they've always had good matches when they've competed because they're both really good wrestlers, so they're tremendous athletes, to be fair. So that was a great match. Kevin Owens got the win, which I thought he would. The third match was great because I got to see Alberto Del Rio again, coming off his amazing win yesterday. Well, no, Sunday at Hell in a Cell against John Cena. So he was up against Neville. Neville was never going to win, you could tell. So Del Rio got the win. And then the last match to determine who would be the fourth person in the Fatal 4-Way was Dolph Ziggler against Big E, again from the New Day, and Dolph Ziggler got the win. Just before the match started, as they were about to ring the bell, that Tyler Breeze guy came. Obviously, him and Dolph Ziggler had a bit of a thing on SmackDown. And he's literally the most annoying guy in the world. He just basically comes out, he's got this selfie stick, and he just like looks up at it and just takes selfies all goddamn time. I literally want to punch the guy. I can't stand him. He's just full of himself. And basically he's a Dolph Ziggler wannabe, let's be honest. So Dolph Ziggler got the win, and that was the Fatal 4-Way. Before I get to that, just a few other things. There was a six-man tag, Ryback and the Dudley Boys against Sheamus, Bad News Barrett, or King Barrett, whatever he is, and Rusev, and Barrett got the win for that team by pinning, I can't remember which Dudley it was now. It was one of the Dudley brothers, I think. So, yeah, that was that. I just don't really understand what they're doing with Sheamus. It's like they've run out of ideas with, because obviously he's Money in the Bank winner, and he's gonna cash in to be WWE World Heavyweight Champion at some point. It's just you can tell they've run out of ideas for him by just putting him in this tag team with King Barrett, and it's not that entertaining, to be honest, because they've been fighting against Cesaro and Neville, which is again an odd combination again. But anyway, and then there was also a Divas match. Charlotte, it's PCB, so Paige, Charlotte, and Becky Lynch against the Bellas, and the Bellas won. And then obviously it looked like Paige had come back onto the side of Charlotte and Becky, and so Becky got pinned, and then Charlotte went over to see her in the middle of the ring after the match, and then Paige just like from behind like started hitting both of them, and she hit her finish on both of them. So obviously she turned heel not too long ago, and then they were playing this storyline like she wanted to get back into their good books, but obviously she's still got that mentality that she wants to, be Divas champion and screw them over basically. So that was quite good to see, because I really like Paige, but I don't like the other two, and I don't really want to see them as PCB anymore. So that was great. I mean, they were never going to be anyway. So yeah, not too much happened apart from that. It just wasn't the greatest show, honestly. But then obviously the Fatal 4-Way was just insane. It was such a good match because all four guys, Del Rio is just tremendous athlete, and he looks in such good shape, to be fair, since the first time he was in WWE. Kevin Owens is, a champ for a reason. Dolph Ziggler is a great wrestler in my opinion, and then Roman Reigns as well. So the match is going back and forth, everyone's hitting each other, and then you get a period late on in the match where it's just Dolph Ziggler and Alberto Del Rio. Well, just before that, Dolph Ziggler's in the ring with Roman Reigns, and Roman Reigns reverses one of Ziggler's moves and Superman punches Dolph Ziggler. But then from behind, Del Rio chucks Roman Reigns out the ring and then got the pin off the Superman punch. And I 100% believed that was it. He was going to get the win. And he started, the ref started doing the count 1, 2, and Ziggler just kicked out before 3. I truly believed Del Rio was going to get the win once he basically stole Reigns' pin. But then Roman Reigns and Kevin Owens get back into it, and then they're just left in the ring. And this is where the finish was. So Roman Reigns is about to get back in the ring, and Kevin Owens just kicks him straight to the face, and then throws him against the rope, and he goes up for the power bomb, where they run towards him, he lifts them up, and it's like a pop-up power bomb, and brings them straight back to the ground like that. And as he lifts Roman Reigns up to powerbomb him, Roman Reigns mid-air jumps, Superman punches Kevin Owens, who falls back against the rope over there. Roman runs to that rope, and then bang, spears in middle of the ring. 1, 2, 3. Roman Reigns is the new #1 contender for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. And all that was going on with Seth Rollins at ringside. He watched the whole match, and you could tell he was like, oh yeah, I don't mind whoever wins. But you could see every time Roman Reigns was about to win, he was getting so mad. It was brilliant. He was fuming. But yeah, Roman Reigns got the win. And then they had a standoff to end the show, which was pretty cool. So yeah, definitely those 4 matches that led to that main event and the Fatal 4-Way itself were amazing. So that was great to see. And I can't wait to see a Seth Rollins Roman Reigns match for the World Championship. Oh yeah, one more thing was the Wyatt family. Bray Wyatt came out to the middle of the ring to talk about The Undertaker. And then out of nowhere, Kane came out. So I kind of expected that he might come out at Hell in a Cell to help his brother. But obviously Kane came out last night. And then as he was getting into the ring, Wyatt's music comes on. And then all 4 guys of the Wyatt family are standing around the ring. And Kane starts actually dealing with all of them at once. And he gets all three guys out the ring. And it's just him and Bray Wyatt. And he's going at Bray Wyatt. But then the others come back in, and then they start beating up Kane. And then they do what they did to The Undertaker, where they, Eric Rowan, Luke Harper, and Braun Strowman just take Kane out on their shoulders and just go backstage with him. So, yeah, same ending for Kane as it was for The Undertaker. So it'll be interesting to see what they do with this storyline now. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing where it goes. But yeah, that's my Monday Night Raw review. Not the best show, but still, a good show off the back of Hell in a Cell. So hope you guys enjoy, and see you soon.